right, here we go. First race of the night, the Collins Auto Repair late model stocks ready to go. Jesse Gordon on the pole there. Medford in the 2, Wyatt in the 3, Jonesy in the 4, Philbrick in the 5, Brody in the 6, Lovejoy in the 7, Stu Rat in the number 8 spot. Ryan Allen going to be in that number 9. Stephen Hunt in the 10. The 11 going to Hazelwood. The 12 of Anthony Monroe out of this race. Got disqualified after being a douchebag in the heat race. 13 going to Riley. 14 going to Kyle Bolin. And your 15th place driver, Brandon Yates, making it out there tonight for Monroe Motorsports. Great job again to all the drivers who came out and took part. Conditions tonight, beautiful. 79 degrees, clear, 2-mile-an-hour winds. And big thanks again to Collins Auto Repair for being the title sponsor of the late model stock series. All right, 75 laps. You got Gordon and Medford front row, 2 of the baddest drivers in the league right here. Right behind them, though, you got a couple stud muffins, Chris Jones and Wyatt Walker. You got Brody. You got Philbrick, teammates for Lions Den, taking that whole row number 3. How about Lovejoy and Stu Rat, row number 4. Stephen Hunt, Ryan Allen right there with it. Allen looking to get some points here tonight. But Jesse Gordon, let's go racing at New Smyrna. All right, Jesse. Medford going around the corner here. They're already tightening it up right back here. The 2 and the 9 side by side. Here we go. They're getting a little crazy here. The 9 and the 2, that's Lovejoy. Must be getting driver's lessons from Anthony Monroe right now. Look at that. Got to keep it down there, bud. Jesse Gordon leading the way right now. We're single filed out. Jesse, Medford, Wyatt, Chris Jones, and Philbrick, your top 5. Right there is Lovejoy. He's in the 6. Your big mover, you want to call it that. That's Yates right now, up 2 spots. Brandon Yates out here tonight for Monroe Motorsports. How about that, though, folks, ladies and gentlemen? Brandon Yates making the race here tonight. Lovejoy and Justin all out here tonight representing for their team, man. And they did a great job. Anthony Monroe out of this one here after being DQ'd in the second heat race. Jesse Gordon, no DQ for him. Hayes and Boots dominating here right now. Medford in that 2 spot for Team Chaos. Representing well here tonight with Medford and Ryan Allen. There's Wyatt there in that number 3 spot. Chris Jones right behind him. Tire wear and fuel will be an issue here tonight. They're only got 40% fuel. Pit window, it depends if you can clutch it or not. Maybe somewhere around lap 40. I've heard sooner, but we'll see. Brody right now, he's up to the back bumper. Let's jump into cockpit with Brody Duscher. Chasing with Brody right now. He's chasing down the Lovejoy, the driver from Monroe Motorsports. Having to really check up right there. Lovejoy a little slow out of the corner. And they'll see what they can do here early. And Brody getting in there, another hot line there. You see the lines make a difference on the track, man. If you can find that sweet spot, you can get quicker. But right now, Brody just trying to keep himself behind Lovejoy. It's a long race here. Right in with Ryan Allen. Allen right behind Brody, watching what he's doing here with this driver. Stu Rat, the Rat for backdraft in the number 9 spot. There's Hazelwood. Stephen Hunt back here in the number 11 spot right now. Right behind the 11 car. How about that? That's pretty cool. Riley, the other Canadian we have out here tonight. 2 Canadians racing in the A main. Beautiful thing to see here. Nighthawk going international. Love it. Brandon Yates, Kyle Bolin. Point of view here. But I tell you what, man, what a run here. Kyle's really cranking that wheel. Look how much he cranks that thing when he goes into this corner. Watch this wheel. That ain't supposed to happen, folks. I promise you. Look at that. Look. You want to see how a wheel's supposed to look? Look at this man here. Nice and easy. Look at that. Look at the hand positioning. Just so much more input. Beautiful looking steering there coming out of that machine. Great job. Jesse Gordon, Medford, Wyatt, your top 3 still here as we jumped inside the cockpit with some drivers. Philbrick right there. Lovejoy. There is Brody Duscher. Ryan Allen, Stu Rat, Corey, Steven, Riley, Yates, and Kyle. Kyle back here, man. He done burnt that thing up. 12 and a 75 in the books right now. Yeah, pit strategy is going to play a role, but it ain't going to matter right now. Everybody may be saving just a little bit. You know, getting in and out of the pits here, not very hard. as we're 12 of 75 already here. Collins Auto Repair, late model stock, race number 1 tonight of 3. Right after this, we got the tour mods coming out here at New Smyrna. There's Philbrick. Let's ride in the cockpit with Philbrick here. He's trying to chase down Chris Jones. Let's go lap with Philbrick. Driver for Lions Den Motorsports, formerly raced with Backdraft. Picked up a new contract over there with the Lions Den guys as he looks to make a pass here underneath Chris Jones. And you see the wheel input here also. Very, very tight. Getting that wheel just where he wants it turned and getting good angles off the corner is a huge difference when it comes to running these cars. Ride with Wyatt Walker. He's looking to make a pass here possibly on the 83 of Medford. Medford probably trying to save a little bit, I would imagine. Gordon up here burning everything off right now, but we'll keep an eye here on Wyatt Walker and what he's capable of doing right now. But he's in the 3 spot, running really good. Wyatt, new to the scene when it comes to the asphalt side of things, as Philbrick was able to make the pass on Chris Jones right behind him. Philbrick now able to get around Chris Jonesy. That's going to be for 4th place for the 06. Chris Jones, Lovejoy, Brody. Brody now looking back in his mirror, and he's got a whole lot of Ryan Allen there, folks. Ryan Allen right up there. Racing for chaos tonight. Couple cars out here representing that team. Ryan Allen looks to keep that dominant point streak going over in the tour mods. You'll see him go over there again tonight, right back here. Ryan Allen with over 100 points lead over in the tour mods. So he is... he's got that thing about sewed up. We got a lot of events left, but he's right there with it. Looking back at the shots here, we'll go to the left side, see what he's got coming around here. Look at that. Ford Mustang power coming at you. We're riding with Brody, looking back at Allen. Allen being very patient with the young driver ahead of him, saying, hey, look, I know I'm going to get you. It's where I want to get you. That's exactly what we're seeing right here. Brody having to check up a little bit here because of Lovejoy. Lovejoy up the wall here. Up into the wall, Lovejoy goes. Tried to bounce it back down there, but Brody was there. Good hold there. You're just going to have to give up the spot. I know it sucks, but when you run into the wall, you run into the wall. The 9 now battling with the 2 here, side by side. Still some power in that 2 machine. But a huge hit into the wall. Not going to make that front end happy. Lovejoy running really strong here tonight. Probably the best car out here for Monroe Motorsports, to be honest. Lovejoy really performing here after a night he would like to forget last night in the dirt. Shout out to his mother watching out there. We appreciate you if you're watching. He's doing well tonight. He's doing much better, okay? Much better tonight. But right now, he is currently in the number 6 spot, getting ran down by Brody Duscher. Duscher closing that gap here on Lovejoy, but here comes Allen. Lovejoy now going to have to try to do something here. Not a whole lot of power there. Brody going to look to the inside here. I think 2 may have burned up his shit. The 9 right here is battling also. The 9 right here with the 7 side by side. Brody, contact there. Contact with the 7. A little bit up the track. Now Stu Rat's going to try to find his line. Stu Rat now trying to find something underneath the 7. 25 and a 75 in the books right now. Jesse Gordon working his way up and around lap traffic here. Medford, Wyatt, Philbrick able to get up and around him. Lap traffic, that's Kyle Bolin here. He goes high, he goes low. You just never know where he's going to go. Lap traffic working their way up here right now. Allen looking to the inside of the 9. Side by side they go. Allen now going to bring the pressure here. Watch Allen in the 7. Battling with the 9. Side by side. And we got a caution out on the speedway. Caution out on the speedway. It's always lap traffic, dude. Always lap traffic. Oh, man. Always. That one's on Brody, though, going around and hitting the lap traffic. You got to be aware of your surroundings. So let's go to Brody's cam here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Right here's Brody. Lap traffic right here. And just kind of kept the hammer in. Can't do that. That's a penalty. Move to the longest line. All right, that's on Brody there. Lap car couldn't do much. He did what he could, staying up there. But, I mean, he's not the blame here. The blame is to the 9 for not seeing the lap car, I guess. I don't know. First one of the night. All right, there we go. That was about crazy. 29 of the 79, though. All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, my God. Lap traffic, though, man. It always plays a role. 30 laps into it, though. All right, Wyatt Walker getting ready to come down the pitch right now. Oh, yeah. Yep, they were, yeah, he might end up getting the black here. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see. All right, Medford coming out. Here comes Gordon back out. Stephen Hunt, Phil Brick, Allen, Chris Jones, Riley. Lovejoy going to come out of the pits here also. Man, you got to use that blend line. That blend line gets a lot of people, doesn't it? Look at this. It's like, oh, man, the blend line. The blend line, folks, the blend line. All right, so Medford getting ready to come back around here. He's going to move up there. Gordon, Stephen Hott, the rest of the crew. Hazelwood got a crash back there, huh? He's all right? Looking good. So we got to let it wow itself out right now. Medford still the man up here. They just got to let the traffic go or do whatever. iRacing will clear it up here. That's the plan. So Medford and Gordon and Stephen Hott should be your top 3 here once it gets these cars up here out of the way. So it should move them out this next lap here. Oh, yeah. All right, there we go. It'll start having to move past the cars here. There we go. All right, guys, get into places. We're going green this time by. Let's go. All right, everybody looks to be getting set. They mess around too much, man. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Medford, Gordon, Wyatt, Philbrick, Allen. Rest of the boys try to find their spot. Oh, yeah. No, I know. It probably gave everybody a black because of the bullshit start. But, yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. So, Medford and Gordon, 1-2. Ryan Philbrick and Wyatt Walker, your top 3. Ryan Allen, Chris Jones, and Lovejoy coming up the mix right here. Yeah, you hate to see that, man. Man, oh, man. Looks like some action brewing right there. Medford and Gordon. 1-2. Philbrick back there. He's battling his way out, but Wyatt Walker in that number 4 spot right now. 35 and a 75 in the books here. We had to pit. That's exactly what we did. So Medford and Gordon, Philbrick and Wyatt, your top 4 at the moment here. Ryan Allen back there into 5. Here comes Chris Jones. Brody Dusher now at the bottom of the track. And off the track he goes. A break for Brody here. Struggled early in this one. Comes back here, loops it, blinks out, and just his night's done. All right, Medford, still the man out front right now. Gordon and Philbrick, your top 3. Wyatt, Allen, Chris Jones, Riley, Lovejoy. There's Stu Rat, Kyle, Hazelwood, Yates, and they are out of here right now. Dusher and Hunt out of here. Tough break for those guys. Stephen Hunt lost to a packet loss. You don't see that too often. Man, we lost power. That sucks. That is awful. All right, Medford and Gordon, 1-2. Philbrick into 3. Wyatt Walker back there in that number 4 spot, and Ryan Allen in the 5. 39 of the 75. Right after this, we got the Chipotle Tourbot Series coming at you. But Medford right now has been dominating this race from start to finish here so far. The 83 for Chaos Motorsports. Jesse Gordon right behind him for Hazen Boots. Your top 6 are breaking away from the field right now. Top 6 really getting after it. Wyatt Walker, Ryan Allen, and Chris Jones right there. There's Riley back here with Lovejoy. Stu Rat messing around with Hazelwood. There's Kyle Bolin in the 8s. Still a great battle right here for your top 4. 42 of the 75 to go. Brandon Medford, Gordon, Philbrick, and Wyatt, your top 4. So far, so good. Can they hang on to it? This top 6 really rolling here. Right, let's jump inside the cockpit with Chris Jones. Riding with Jonesy as he's on the tail end of this fast pack of cars. 44 of the 75 here at New Smyrna. Race number 1 tonight. Right after this, the Tour Mod's coming up. Then we got Street Stocks at Lime Rock. Tons of racing action across the board here tonight. But this one here is going to look to be a finishing out of dandy. Medford and Gordon, Philbrick, still your top 3, bumper to bumper here with your top 6. So it stays this good all the way to the end. We might have something special here with the last 30 laps approaching. And that's just what we love seeing here, folks. That is what we love seeing. Medford, still the man out front, but how about Riley back here, that Budweiser machine, racing here tonight? Riley out here running for the backdraft team. Lovejoy running for Monroe right now, currently in the number 8 spot. He was running strong, and then it all went down. But he's currently on the lead lap. Last car on the lead lap here. So Lovejoy right now looks to be keeping it moving here in the right direction. Up front still Medford, Gordon, Philbrick, and Wyatt. Ryan Allen still right there with him. I know he would love nothing more to tell Billy, hey, dude, I want a late model stock race. Hey, Bill? Bill would be like, that's great. I want a real-life super late model race. What do you got? Oh, boy. Chris Jones, though, he's still hanging in there. How about Jonesy tonight, man? One of the strongest Canadians, or Australians I know, excuse me. We got 2 Canadians out here. It's crazy. Love to see it. Right now, though, these boys are getting after it, though. The last 25 laps promise to be a dandy if we can keep it clean. That's going to be the key thing, keeping it clean. Medford doing about everything he can do right now to keep Gordon behind him. Gordon doing everything he can do to put Medford behind him. Gordon's going to look to the inside here, not going to be home. He's going to drive it in there. Nothing there. Drive it in a little hot and heavy, and that's what he did there. Side by side, the 10 and the 83. Medford and the 10, side by side. Rubbins Racing, they call it. You're damn right. What a race we got here for the top. Lap traffic coming out there on the pit road there. Probably out of a closed pit. I would definitely say out of a closed pit. But it ain't NASCAR rules here, folks. How about that battle we saw there, huh? 23 to go. Gordon Medford duking it out here. Riley coming down pit road here. He needs some service done to him. 19 laps down. Medford still the man out front. Oh boy, look at this. 22 to go. Still there, rolling, 21 to go. Medford, Gordon charging up here to try to make the move here. Lap traffic playing a role here again. Bro, you got to move. You got to get the hell out of the way, lap car, for real. You have been 2 spots in the way. Move. My God, man. Unbelievable. Like, so, no idea where he's even going, dude. No idea where he's going, dude. A hazard on the track, dude. You cannot be out here if you're that slow. I'm sorry. That is not fast. You cannot be out here that slow, dude. You about wrecked the fucking leaders. Unbelievable. All right, here we go. Medford and Gordon. Philbrick still the top three. Let's see what they got here. Wyatt Walker and Ryan Allen kind of falling back here a little bit. 18 to go. Jesse Gordon now still right there with him. Yeah, well, one thing you don't do as a lap car is ride on the bottom lane around the corners where the fast guys are driving. Maybe you see them coming and then drive down the pits. That's what lap cars need to do. If you're that slow, you know the leaders are coming, just go down pit road. That's the safest area for you to be at. That's where they got to go. So Medford, Gordon, and Philbrick, your top three. Wyatt Walker back into 4. There's Allen into 5. Yeah. Unbelievable. But right now, Gordon's burning his shit up. 15 to go here. Medford playing with his food right now. Gordon roasting them right rears coming out of the corner. You can see the rubber flying off of it. The 06 of Philbrick may have something here. Let's see if 6, that's Philbrick for Lions Den. Wyatt Walker back there in that 4 spot, the 5 of Ryan Allen. Medford right now making Gordon use his stuff up. Normally it's the opposite way around. Normally Gordon makes people use their stuff up. Medford shows up. It ain't easy, folks. Brandon Medford out front right now. That 83 machine. He's loving this track. Lap cars. There is the leaders coming. Stay low. Out of the way. Out of the way, lap cars. Stay low. The leaders are coming. Do not fucking wreck them. Medford, Gordon, Philbrick, and Wyatt. There's Allen. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Medford, Gordon, Philbrick, your top 3 at the moment now. Gordon trying to find some action here. Medford now. Gordon right there with him. 10 to go here. 9 to go. Next time by. 83. That's Brandon Medford for Chaos. Right behind him, that's Jesse Gordon. And that black and yellow number 10 machine. 8 to go. Next time by. Philbrick still looking good there in that number 3 spot. He's got a big gap between him and Wyatt Walker. Wyatt Walker right behind him, though. Anything happens to these front 2 guys, he's going to be there. Medford goes up a little bit here, trying to do a different line. 7 to go next time by for your leaders. Gordon right now working his way up there. Stay low on the front stretch, lap cars. Stay low on the front stretch. Stay out of the way. There we go. Great battle here. Medford, Gordon, 1-2 right now. Top 6 up here battling it out. Thank you, lap car. All right, still the man right now. Medford, Gordon. Keep the cameras locked here, folks. 5 to go. They have a clean track ahead of them. Nothing in their way. Gordon with a slip up. Got down below the apron. 4 to go here. He's going to regroup and regather. Medford, Gordon, Philbrick, Wyatt, and Ryan Allen are your top 5. We got 4 laps to go here at New Smyrna. Late model stocks brought to you by Collins Auto Repair. Big thanks again to those guys over there for making it possible for us to have this series to run on Wednesday nights. And right now, we got 3 laps to go here for the 83 machine. Brandon Medford for Chaos Motorsports. Jesse Gordon in that 2 spot for, you guys already know the name, Hazen Boots. Come on now. And Phil Brick back here in that 3 spot right now for the Lions Den Motorsports. So right now, the gap is growing. The tires are fading for these drivers. White flag coming out this time by Brandon Medford. One more time around New Smyrna, folks. He's grown the gap to almost a half a second. One more time around for the 83 for Chaos Motorsports. Brandon Medford, dominating performance out here tonight, that 83 machine. He's going to win it here. Brandon Medford for Chaos takes the win. Gordon going to be in that 2 spot. Phil Brick going to round out the top 3. Wyatt Walker in that number 4 spot. The 5 going to Ryan Allen. Unofficial results left of the screen. There you go, your top 3 right there. How about that?
Good race, Jess.
Phil Brick out there getting it done. Jesse Gordon going to be out there in that number 2 spot. And Medford takes the win here tonight. Just saved enough to get through what he needed to do here tonight. Big thanks again to the lap car scooting out of the way when I got on the mic. Thank you very much. It makes the racing a lot better and a lot smoother. All right, there ain't nothing personal. It's just the way it's got to go. All right, here we go. Let's get these guys fired up. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with the 3rd place driver out here tonight for Lions Den Motorsports. Phil Brick, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, heck of a run here tonight, man. It was fun to watch. You went up 2 spots from where you did in qualifying, and you know it was going to get racy up there between Gordon and Medford. They kept it clean, about as clean as you can keep a late model stock race. P3 tonight for you. Break down your run.
Yeah, front row seats were a pretty epic battle, honestly. Hit it pretty early, took them 4, so I knew saving tire was going to come into play. So I tried to save as much as I could, hoping that maybe them racing each other that hard they'd fall off a little bit more, but they're good enough that they can run on, worn tires and still be pretty fast. But definitely good job for them. Congratulations, Medford. You guys did great.
Absolutely. Great job to yourself also in the P3 for you and your team over there tonight. And who's them great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Phil Brick?
Capsule Time LLC, 614 Setups, Clean Cut Painting, Lions Den Motorsports, and you for putting this on.
Absolutely fantastic work as always. There you have it. Phil Brick, your P3 driver here tonight. Went over now to our 2nd place driver out of California, back in that black and yellow number 10 machine. Jesse Gordon, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, heck of a run here tonight, man. Normally it's the opposite. You're playing with the food and making guys burn up their stuff, and it looked like the roles reversed here tonight, man. P2 as you were trying to chase them down. Not enough here tonight. P2 for yourself, man. Break down your run for us.
Yeah, I don't know how we both took 4 tires. We both pitted. I had a gap, and somehow he comes out ahead of me out of the pit. So I have no idea how his crew is faster than mine, but either way, that's how he leapfrogged me in the pit, and then was able to restart in first, and that's basically all she wrote, basically, because there's just no way to pass on this track. On the bottom, you get pinched down, and you lose all the momentum down the straight. I tried it a couple of times, but with all the whiners and criers of the whole me and diver situation, I didn't want to have a repeat of that. And I wanted to show people that I can race like that and push the issue and have a good race. And Brandon held his line and did what he had to do, and that was what made for a good race. So hats off to him and everybody else that came out.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, I didn't think you were going to wreck anybody else after what happened last night with your teammate. I was like, there ain't no way he's going to move him. But fantastic work tonight here with the P2 finish, Gordon. Who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, buddy?
Thank you for putting this on, everybody for coming out, and my sponsors, Capsule Time LLC, Pinchy Paint Salon, Amzo, Creative Tires, Davis Trenchy, United Windows Tint, Empire Motorsports, and HBM Motorsports.
Absolutely. There you have it. Jesse Gordon, P2 here tonight in the late model stocks. Went over now to our race winner for Chaos Motorsports, up 1 spot in the 83. Brandon Medford, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, you may have had one extra life in the chamber. If you wasn't here last night or the night before, Gordon had an incident with his teammate there for a podium spot, and I was like, there's no way he's going to do it again here tonight. Raced you hard, raced you clean. It was a fun race to watch between you two up there, knowing exactly how to run each other. And you came out on the winning side here tonight for race number 1. Man, break down your run for us.
Yeah, good night for us. Like Jess said, somehow we both took tires and fuel, and I got out almost a whole car ahead of him coming off pit road, which put me on the pole in the restart for that restart, and I was able to get away from him. And I think he was a little better than me. I'm not sure what he was doing a little different, but I kept seeing him sticking his nose down below me. So I just tried to change my line every couple laps and every couple corners to make him change up what he was doing and not expect where I was going to be, so he couldn't get a good run on me. So he did get a good run on me there a couple times. Pinched him down, but good short track race in there. We barely touched, I think, and I was able to drive back by him just with that momentum on the high side. And then, man, got lucky with the lapper there. I wasn't lifting for him because I wasn't sure what was going to happen. So not sorry I spun him out, but sorry I spun him out. Was able to get up there and keep my momentum on exit of the corners and keep Jess behind me, and really proud of the race we put on tonight.
Yeah, once I saw that, I tried to move the lap cars the best I could to get them out of the way for you guys. But like I said, yeah, lap cars, it happens at every race, and you're able to survive it here tonight. Great job on a huge win here tonight for you and Team Chaos over there. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank one more time tonight, Brandon?
Yeah, I got to thank everybody that showed up tonight to race, put on a great show. Thanks to you for putting this deal on, and then thanks to Billy and everybody over at Chaos. And then again, all of Billy's, all his sponsors, Keep Digging, Cutscenes, Sim Coaches, Avery Dennison, Norton Transport, Vandalin Racing, Kenny Mowing, Circle City Raceway, HD5, NDP Performance, Edco Welding and Hydraulic, Masson and Kane Warehousing.
Absolutely fantastic work as always. There you have it. Medford wins it here tonight. Gordon into 2. Philbrick rounds out your top 3. Heck of a race. We got Tour Mods coming up next. All right, here we go. Jesse Gordon out here tonight, the number 1 spot for the Chipotle Tour Mod Series. Ready to go. The fastest 12er on the track. Gordon did that number 1 spot right. Chris Jones into 2. Allen in that 3 spot. White into 4. Medford in the 5. Philbrick into 6. Monroe into 7. Brody in the 8 spot. The 9 of Hazelwood out here tonight. The 10 of Witherspoon. The 11 of Stu Rat and Riley out here tonight for Backdraft in the number 12 spot. Conditions here tonight, beautiful. 73 degrees, partly cloudy, 2-mile-an-hour winds, and big thanks again to Butt Kicker and Chipotle for being the title sponsor of this series. All right, the drivers are set. I'm ready to go. 20, you got 20 plus 20. You got 40 laps out here tonight. No pit stop needed. Who can bring it home? Allen dominating this series out here, man. From start to finish so far this year, someone to keep an eye on is Ryan Allen. Allen right there tonight, racing for Chaos. Beautiful looking stuff there. Jesse Gordon on the front row. He'd like nothing more to get up there and get in victory lane here tonight. Same right there, working as Chris Jones, his teammate. Ryan Allen there. Wyatt Walker. Hey, he's quick out here. Keep an eye on him. Medford, we just saw what he just did. If you just watched that last race, total domination out there. Bill Brick, good podium for him also. Monroe looking to recap after not being able to make the race last one after the incident with the heat race there. Hazelwood, Witherspoon, Stu Rat, Riley. So we'll see what these guys can do here. The field is set. The drivers are ready. We're going to let them loose here tonight. 40 laps. Oh, man, it's about to go down here. They don't need fuel. They can stop for tires if they want it. But who would want to? All right, here we go. Right after this, we got the street stocks. Let's go, Gordon. They got a little swirly early here, didn't they? Look at these guys on the top row. Never got moving. Gordon checks up the whole field, the middle line there, and they're beating and banging off each other in the back. Side by side here. Allen looking to go to the inside here. He'll take that spot away from Gordon early here in this one. Got a blinker back there, the 06 now. Nerf bar right there. Chris Jones going up the track. Jonesy now moves up the track. He's going to come back down. Philbrick right there. Watch out now. Brody racing side by side with his former teammate. That would be Anthony Monroe. Jesse Gordon now back out front. Allen into 2, Medford into 3, Wyatt into 4. We're single file through 6. Make it 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe. Anthony Monroe back here, currently in the number 10 spot. Jesse Gordon, Ryan Allen, Medford, your top 3. 40 laps here tonight. It's a shootout. All about just laying it down. Don't have to worry about pit strategy, nothing. Give these boys 40 laps and a wide open track, and let's get after it. Stu Rat right now currently up to the number 9 spot. So Backdraft able to get some drivers out here tonight. Stu Rat, one of them. Riley, the other one. Wyatt Walker. They're missing their flagship man. Stephen Hott did not make the show here tonight in the Tour Mods. But he'll look to rebound nicely over in the street stocks at Lime Rock. Jesse Gordon still the leader here right now. Allen into 2, Medford into 3, but Wyatt Walker, what a run. Like we said, coming over from the dirt, playing on the asphalt. He's doing a great job out here. Hazelwood and the guys back there. Anthony Monroe now side by side. He's got Riley. Riley underneath him, the Canadian, for Backdraft. Working it, 8 of 40 as we're closing in on a quarter of the way here. Side by side they go. Great battle back here for last. Love to see it. Witherspoon getting his momentum going here. That 20B machine. Fantastic work from him tonight. Keeping it clean back there in the back. Holding it down. Jesse Gordon still the man out front. Just about a half a second lead here. He wants nothing more other than to win this race. Allen's pretty much got the championship in grasp right now. Still a lot of racing. Anything can happen. But over a 100-point lead so far for Ryan Allen. He's been nothing but short of spectacular. Wyatt Walker still in the 4 right there, but here comes Philbrick. Your big mover? Well, if you want to call it, it's going to be Medford. Medford out here tonight, and that's 79. We're just over a quarter of the way here. Jesse Gordon Allen still going to duke it out here. Let's jump in the cockpit here with Ryan Allen. He's trying to chase down Gordon here. Not an easy thing to do. But, hey, your points leader going after it right now. Medford right behind him, watching the line that he's moving. He's got communication there. Wyatt Walker, Philbrick. Philbrick with a big blink there. I'm not sure if he just completely disappeared or what. Oh, man, he's back. All right, he's all right. He's hanging in there. Chris Jones, Hazelwood, Stu Rat, Monroe, Riley, and Witherspoon. But how about Duscher right now? He's doing all right. Currently up here battling. He's got his teammate right in front of him. That's Philbrick ahead of him in that clean cut for Lions Den. Lions Den Motorsports right now sitting 5th and 6th here. Able to make the show and trying to keep it clean is what they're all wanting to do here. Crucial points right here. The 06 with another blink there. That's Philbrick blinking here tonight. We'll keep an eye on his connection. Looks like Brody's going to try to make a move on his teammate here, huh? How about Chris Jones getting really loose there? Completely sliding that thing up and down the track here. Man, he's struggling tonight. Chris Jones, not what you're used to seeing from that Australian. Up and down the track here and drifting that thing around. Jesse Gordon still big lead here. Medford back there. They're stretching it out here. 24 to go. Gordon now getting further and further out. We're going to see the 06 here try to make a move here on Wyatt. Wyatt gets that thing wild out. Wyatt Walker in that Walker Ridge Plantation 85. Good looking stuff from him here tonight so far. There goes Philbrick with another blink there. Well, keep an eye on that. If it blinks multiple times, we'll throw him out. But if it's a one blink and he stays stable, we'll keep him in the race. We just don't want to blinky blink blink blink. But right now you're watching Brody follow right behind him. Brody's probably letting them know, hey, you're blinking, let me go. And that's what they're going to do there. Oh, boy, they about wrecked each other. Teammates, wow. Brody Duscher and Ryan Philbrick about wrecked each other, trying to make a simple pass. Hard to do here at New Smyrna, though. Hazelwood right now going to come up to Philbrick's back bumper here and say, let me get some of that. 20 to go. We just reached the halfway marker, folks. Right after this, we have the Shootout Series, the White Oak Lodge. Asphalt Street Stocks going to be coming at you over there. 10 laps. 10 laps tonight around the famous Lime Rock. Top 8 out of qualifying make it. The rest of them will hit the trailer. We don't have any time attacks this weekend or anything, so enjoy the time off. Relax and get ready for a busy week next week. 18 to go right now. Jesse Gordon still the man out front. Allen in the 2, Medford in the 3. Chasing them points. You know it's worth it out here tonight. Brody back there in that number 5 spot. Here comes Philbrick. Hazelwood. Side by side, they're going to go into the first round of corners. I'll tell you what, Hazelwood has been coming along strong here, man. Back up there, up 2 spots right now. Not quite the hard charger. That's going to Brody Duscher. Brody, the hard charger in this one so far. 16 laps to go, but it's a Canadian in that 11. Really coming on strong these last few races, man. Really, from where he started to where he's at now, day and night difference over there. Stu Rat right there with him. He's in the 9. Anthony Monroe in the 10. Riley back there in the 11. Witherspoon in the 12. Lovejoy out of this one. The boys did not make the show. The guys who missed it, Lovejoy, Yates, Stephen Hunt, and Kyle Bolin. Those are the drivers who did not make the A main here tonight. With 14 to go, Jesse Gordon in cruise control right now. Ryan Allen says, you can have the lead all you want, buddy. I'm walking out of here 100 points up in the championship. So he's keeping it clean and smooth. Smart driving. Once you got such a big lead, all you got to do is just play it safe. And that's what those guys are going to be doing here. Bedford, you're looking to go into the street stocks. One last week. So keep an eye on Medford as we go into tonight's race. It's not a normal street stock race, so you got to qualify your way in. Medford last week took care of business over at the Paperclip. We'll see if he can do it here tonight in the street stocks coming up next. He just took care of it over with the late model stocks. But currently right now on the podium here, so not a bad night so far for Medford. Jesse Gordon, the California kid, he's got 12 laps to go this time by for Hazen Boots. Making 11. He's going to go into the street stock race hungry. Not where he finished last week. Not too happy, so we'll see what he can do. Chris Jones, some call him the ringer. Well, we'll see what he can do out there. That Lime Rock coming up next. Hazen Boots Motorsports drivers are always quick. And we got about 9 laps to go before we see the asphalt street stocks over on the road course. Good mess of pack right here. You're seeing Corey now work his way up there. But right now, Allen, 1 to close the gap with 9 to go. I think he's going to put it in safe mode. Wyatt Walker right there, and he's got Brody charging up behind him. So 8 laps to go. Not the easiest track to pass on, for sure. Nine to go, make it 8 next time by. Let's jump into cockpit with Brody Duscher. That's Wyatt Walker right in front of him. Brody riding with Lions Den Motorsports tonight. Trying to get that throttle down. Little action there with the thump, 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 thump. Just trying to find a sweet spot on the track. It's so easy to make a mistake, and you just saw it there. Big hits into the wall. That front end's going to be trashed. Philbrick right behind him, going to look to make the move here, I'm sure, any moment. Look back from that gearbox cam from Capsule with Time, and Philbrick kind of far back still, not too bad. Stu Rat coming down there, going to work his way around. And he's going to fall back to the number 10 spot. So how about this? 5 laps to go. Jesse Gordon for Hazen Boots, the California kid, that black and yellow number 10. Finished second in the last race. Looks like he's going to whoop butt here. Fantastic work from him tonight. Allen, like we talked about, had over a 100-point lead coming into tonight. He's going to keep that lead. As long as he can keep it clean here and finish in that P2 spot, he'll be just fine. Medford already got a win on tonight. He'll take a P3. Nothing wrong with that. Wyatt Walker, though, he's feeling the pressure here. Brody bringing the action. The best battle on the track between the 85 and the 9. They used to be teammates also. Believe it or not, they really did. Wyatt Walker running for backdraft. Brody used to run for backdraft. So now formerly racing. Brody Dusher, part of Lions Den Motorsports, a new upcoming team over there. If you're interested in looking, you want to be a part, check them out. Lions Den Motorsports. Right now, Brody's got the best action on the track, trying to chase down Wyatt here. White flag coming out next time by for Jesse Gordon. One more time around here for the number 10 machine. White flag is out. Displayed to Gordon. Allen still in the 2. Medford in the 3. Watching the battle here for that number 4 spot. Well, it looks like it's going to be contained by Wyatt. Here you go, folks. Jesse Gordon says, I ain't finishing second now, boys. Wins it here tonight in the Tourbons. Allen going to finish second. Medford in the 3. Great battle for 4th. It's going to go to Wyatt Walker. The 5th going to go to Brody. Great run for him. Philbrick in the 6. The 7 of Hazelwood. The Jonesy in the 8. The 9 of Anthony Monroe. Stu Rat in the 10. The 11 of Witherspoon. And Riley across that line, the number 12 spot. Exactly where he started. Heck of a job here tonight from all the drivers. There it is. Your top 3. Medford. Allen. Gordon. Heck of a run here. We'll get these boys queued up and ready to go here for some post-race interviews here and comments. All right, here we go. We've made it. 3rd place driver out here tonight, up 2 spots for Chaos. Took care of business in the last race. Finishing 3rd in this one. Not a bad way to do it here. Brandon Medford, you got a copy.
Yeah, got you.
Hey, heck of a run here. I know it's kind of like he said, follow the leader around here, but, hey, it's safe. Get the points. Get on to the next race where it really matters. And P3 here tonight, man. Break down your run for us.
Yeah, I qualified, I think, 5th. A little disappointed about that after practice, but I don't try these cars often, so I felt pretty good about that. Pretty awesome for that. Was able to get a good start there. The bottom was working there. Got past a couple of guys, and then pretty much followed the leader after that. Justin and Ryan really put it on me, so congrats to those guys.
Absolutely. Not bad, though. You take the 3 and get the points and get the hell out of here. Great job, Medford. Who's some great sponsors you want to thank one more time tonight?
Hey, again, thanks for everybody that showed up tonight, for you putting out the league. Master of the King Warehouse, Edco Welding and Hydraulic, MVP Performance, HD5, Circle City Raceway, Kenny Mowing, Van Dorn Racing Development, Norton Transport, Avery Dennison, Sim Coaches, Cut Scene, and Keep Digging.
Absolutely. Won't be the last we hear that, I'm sure. We got one more race coming up. Medford, P3 here as we head into 3 stocks coming up next. All right, great stuff. Here we go. 2nd place driver out here, Ryan Allen, his teammate for Chaos out here. You got a copy.
Yeah, man, I got you.
Hey, heck of a job out here, P2. I know you were trying to keep it safe. We talked earlier, like, hey, got a good-sized point lead right now, over 100 points going into this race. Still a long season, and no reason to push it right now, man. A great finish for you and the team here tonight. Break down your run.
Yeah, man, got a good qualifying run, able to start a P3, quickly get up to P2. Didn't have anything for Gordon. I knew that car was a handful from the jump, so I was just mainly focused on trying to get a gap between everybody, mainly Philbrick, to extend the point lead a little bit, and it paid off. P2, I'll definitely take that.
Absolutely. Job well done, and congratulations on the P2 as we head into the street stocks coming up next. But let's hear them sponsors one more time, Alan.
Yeah, man, I'd like to thank you for putting these races on, for us all to come out and have fun. Everybody else for showing up. Masson and Kane Warehousing, Edco Welding and Hydraulic, MEP Performance, HD5, Circle City Raceway, Kenny Mowing, Van Dorn Racing Development, Norton Transport, Avery Dennison, Sim Coaches, Cut Scene, Keep Digging, and the whole team over at Chaos Motorsports.
Absolutely fantastic work. Ryan Allen, P2 here tonight. All right, went over down to our race winner, finished 2nd in the last one. Wasn't going to do that again here tonight, and that black and yellow number 10 machine wins it. Jesse Gordon, you got a copy.
That's Chris.
A heck of a run here. I knew you were going to snag one of the three here tonight. I didn't know which one. Maybe you might double down here with the street stocks coming up at Lime Rock. Not sure, but you got one here in the race number 2 tonight, and it was a dandy from start to finish, man. Stretched that lead out like you never did before. Almost a 2-second gap between the points leader here tonight, but hey, great win for you. Break down your run.
Yeah, these cars are fun, especially on this track. Definitely get wide off the corner and could easily lose them and loop them. So honestly, everybody did a great job driving this thing. So it was a lot of fun. Greedy checker basically, and yeah, it was a fun race. So Ryan was keeping me honest. He was running within a tenth of my lap time. So I didn't want to push it too hard and burn off tires, and at the same time, I didn't want him to catch up. So yeah, it was a good race, and we'll move on to street stock.
Absolutely. We definitely will. Congratulations again, Gordon here, winning the second race tonight as we head into the street stocks. It should be a dandy. Gordon, let's hear them sponsors one more time tonight.
Thank you for putting this show on. Everybody that came out to race, and my sponsors, Capital Time LLC, Peachy Mechanic Salon, Amsoil, Credence Tire, Davis Trenching, United Window Tint, Empire Motorsports, and HBM Motorsports.
Absolutely fantastic work. There you have it. Jesse Gordon wins it here tonight at New Smyrna in the Tour Mods. Ryan Allen in the 2, and Medford going to round out the top 3. We got street stocks coming up on a road course on a Wednesday. Holy shit. All right, here we go. Third and final race of the night. The top 8, the quickest. They say it out of qualifying. Gordon into 1, Jones into 2, Wells into 3, Steven into 4, Hazelwood into 5, Wyatt into 6, Allen into 7, and Philbrick out there in that number 8 spot tonight. Let's get them on here and get them racing. 10 laps tonight. Conditions, beautiful. 73 degrees, overcast, 6-mile-an-hour winds. Big thanks again to Walker Ridge and White Oak Lodge for being the title sponsor of tonight's racing action. All right, the drivers are set. Jesse Gordon in that number 1 spot. Chris Jones in the 2. Wells in the 3. There's Stephen Hott in the 4. Hazelwood in the 5. The 6 of Wyatt. The 7 of Allen. And Philbrick back there in that number 8 spot here tonight. Not an easy field to make. Very, very tough to do. But you're seeing it right now. So great stuff from these guys. So here we go. They're going to have 10 laps to get around here tonight. And it's not a hard track to get around by any means, but it can be tricky. So these guys are going to get after it. 10 laps. Philbrick right now looking to get some action going. Your points leader did not make the race here tonight. Medford not in the top 8. So went from winning at the paperclip to not making the race. It can be tough. But we got a long season here as we had 7 more events left right after this. So anything is possible. So the grid is set. They're going to do a standing start here, so bear with me, guys. They're going to do a standing start here, so we'll see if anybody jumps to start. You know what I mean? That seems to always be a common thing. Here we go. They're gridding them up. The lights are set. Oh, he just jumped. Oh, they just jumped big time. Big time just jumped. 2 black flags right there. Oh, boy. Lots of black flags right there. That ain't good. They're going to go barreling down into the corner here. Here we go. Black Flag Nation out here. Take them down into turn number 1, just like that, side by side. Gordon, your leader, Jonesy in the 2, and look at the battle in the back here. Where you finish, it does matter in this series because the overall points series champion rewards their team with 50 points. The second place in the overall point standings, 30, and third place is worth 10. So you definitely want to get after it if you can, but right now, beautiful sight here to see the top 8. The fastest 8 out of the 20-something that tried to make the field here tonight. Everybody came out and gave it a shot. Nothing wrong with that. We watching Jesse Gordon and Chris Jones now. Jonesy goes straight to the top. Wells, Gordon, Steven in. There is Hazelwood. Hazelwood now rocking that blank number 3. They got to go in and clear the black here, so they're going to work their way in. Jesse Gordon, Wells, and there is Steven and Hazelwood right there. Multiple drivers going to come into the pits and serve the black flag here. Look at that. All jumping to start here. Unbelievable. Black Flag Nation. Hazelwood got it. Ryan Allen got it. Walker got it. Philbrick got it. Tough break for them guys. Half the field got it. So look at that. Chris Jones, Jesse Gordon, and Zach Wells. Hayes and Boots right now. 1, 2, 3. Stephen Hott in the 4. He didn't jump it. And the rest of the guys are back through with the pass-through penalty there. So Wyatt right there, Hazelwood in there, and Philbrick also still in the pits here. So, man, I don't know if they thought it was a pass-through or what, but they're still sitting in there. So Chris Jones is coming along here with 8 to go next time by for the 54 out of Australia. Working this track. Look at that, man. He is on another level here tonight. Yeah, you can't really hear the cars. Yeah, the cars are really quiet. Almost completely silent, the cars are, man. It's crazy. So Chris Jones right now, your leader, Gordon Wells, and there is Stephen Hott. Let's jump into cockpit with Stephen. He's trying to chase down some drivers here. Oh boy, he about locked that thing up big time there. It don't get easy. 8 to go. They normally run 20 laps on the oval, but, you know, being a road course, we knocked it down to 10 here tonight. So the drivers are set. Chris Jones out front there. You see Gordon in that black and yellow. That's Wells in the 3. Currently Hayes and Boots 1, 2, 3 right now. Stephen Hott in the 4. Ryan Allen in that 5. Wyatt Walker right there with him, and there is Philbrick. Philbrick just trying to do something here, it looks like. Not sure what exactly, but trying to make some kind of moves here. So Chris Jones would love nothing more to get up here and close that gap a little bit between him and Medford, which he's definitely going to do here. Jesse Gordon in that number 2 spot. Wells in the 3, and there is Stephen Hott in the 4. Ryan Allen back there in that number 5 spot. The chicane right here, it's always a fun one, man. You know, you never know when you get up and around it there. It's like you got to hold for a minute. You got this and that. You got them out here bump drafting on a road course. Doesn't get much better than that. As they coming down there. Look at that. Get a little draft going here. Until one of them messes up going in the corner here. I got a feeling something's going to happen. They're way too close. Way too close. And there goes Wyatt hanging on to it. Wyatt, there you go, buddy. They were really close coming into that corner there. A big sweeper gets them every time. Chris Jones, Gordon, and Wells still the top 3. Stephen Hott. He's a road ringer. He knows what he's doing out here. 6 to go next time by for Chris Jones. The brakes are glowing. You don't normally see street stocks on a road course. You're absolutely right. Not really designed to be on a road course, but it's fun to watch. It's always cool to see these guys out here taking something that ain't really supposed to be out here and make it happen. So right now, Stephen Hott still in that number 4 spot. Wells into 3, Gordon into 2, but it's Chris Jones that everybody wants right now, but he ain't giving it up. Because we got 6 laps to go, and everybody, oh no! Wells goes off the track. Big mistake made there from Wells. Oh man. Big mistake there. He went up and out and all over the place there. Zachary Wells. Big mistake there. Wyatt Walker looks like he went up and off the track there, and he's able to get back on there. Philbrick also. Some of the drivers back here just getting a little swirly. But how about that, huh? That was wild right there what happened. Zach Wells off the track. Let's go back and take a look at that replay. Watch this. Just loses it coming out of the corner and goes down in there and gets back out there. And Steven's like, come on back up, little buddy. It's all right. Clean stuff right there. Good stuff there from the veteran drivers. Chris Jones still out front. Your big mover? How about Ryan Allen? He's moving out there. Ryan Allen moving on up. Working his way up through the field right now. Currently up 2 spots. That's a hard charger for you right nowadays, man. Chris Jones, we're halfway through it here, folks. Halfway home. Chris Jones in that 54 for Hayes and Boots. He's got his teammates right behind him, Gordon and Wells. Ryan Allen about 22.5 seconds way back there. Philbrick and Hazelwood 1 lap down after the incident. I saw it before the light went green. They all went. You never want to go before the light flashes green, and sometimes it's random. It might be the first bulb, it might be the second bulb. It's never the same bulb. But you're watching that right there. Here's Zach Wells now. Look back from Zach Gearbox. Seeing a whole lot of Stephen Hott there, I'll tell you that. Stephen Hott working his way up there with these guys tonight. 4 to go here at Lime Rock. Big thanks again to White Oak Lodge. Being the title sponsor of the Shootout Series, man. 20 guys came out to try to run this tonight. 8 made the show. It's a beautiful thing to see here. Let's jump up with Chris Jones's cam. He's got Jesse Gordon right behind him. Right up to the back bumper there, giving plenty of braking room. You're riding with Chris Jones, looking back at Gordon right behind him as they get ready to go. 3 to go next time by. Definitely going to be a shake-up in points for sure. 100%. You definitely want to finish higher, that's for sure. You're seeing it right now. Jonesy laying down a burner of a lap out here so far. Fantastic stuff from him. Still looking back there at that shot. Let's jump inside the cockpit here with Jesse Gordon. Riding with Jesse, trying to chase down Jonesy here. Crank it up. Absolutely. Right now, Jonesy's still the man out front. Gordon still right there behind him. Is Gordon going to make a late move here for a pass? Wells now feeling the pressure here. Stephen Hott would love to get an extra 10 points by going around him here, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. Philbrick now currently in the 6th spot. Hazelwood in the 7. How about Wyatt Walker still in the pits, man? Tough break for Wyatt. Wyatt Walker went up and off the track. Let's take a look at what happened to Wyatt here. Not sure. It just looks like he had some damage done there and just kind of rolls it off there. Huh, interesting. He's in the pits nonetheless right now. So Chris Jones and Gordon 1-2. Wells in the 3. Steven in the 4. The 5 of Allen. But right now, Chris Jones doing everything he can to just keep this thing rolling here. So he's coming to the white flag. Next time by, Chris Jones, white flag bound. Oh, man, is Gordon going to try to make a late move here? We'll see what's going to happen. Gordon seeing the white flag coming out with him. Can he make something happen here? We saw him. We saw him wreck. Wells. Maybe he'll get Jonesy here. We'll see. Make it 2 in a week. Here we go. He's got the speed much faster. If you look at the lap times here, folks, lap times about damn near spot on. 102.90 to 102.91. So these boys are flying out here. Wells a lot quicker than both of them though at a 102.68. So he's got the speed back there. White flag is out this time by to be the last time around here for these guys here tonight, man. Big thanks again to White Oak being the title sponsor of the Shootout Series here, man. We appreciate the hell out of it. We look forward to this every Wednesday night. It's the hardest field to make in racing, I'm telling you. You take 20 guys, say we're going to take 8, and then the fields are so tight and so good. Gordon gets loose with it there, coming out of the corner. Good job, Gordon. Way to save that, man. Chris Jones' last trip through the chicane here. Oh, they're going to get him for cutting right there, maybe. Maybe. Nope. Doesn't have to hold up yet. And they ain't going to have to. Chris Jones going to get it done here. Oh, Steven goes off the track there. He's able to get rebound. So there you have it. Chris Jones going to win it here tonight at Lime Rock. Way to get it done there. Gordon going to be in that number 2 spot. Wells going to be in the 3. That's a Hayes and Boots 1, 2, 3, folks, for keeping track at home. Steven going to bring it home in the 4 spot. Allen going to round out your top 5. Philbrick going to bring it home in the 6 spot. The 7 of Hazelwood. And Wyatt Walker going to bring it home in that number 8 spot here tonight. But how about that, folks? Zach Wells, P3 here. Gordon going to the number 2 spot. And how about Chris Jones? Another awesome performance from the Australian, as we have seen years and years what he can do. Chris Jones for Hayes and Boots tonight, giving him the W. Finished second last week. We got 7 events left in this Shootout Series. And Jonesy has finished second and now first. That's a heck of a race there tonight, man. We appreciate everybody out here right now. Congrats again to Jonesy and Gordon. Gordon getting that number 2 spot. And Wells bringing it home into 3. We'll get things started here, and we'll do it a little backwards here for these guys here. Jonesy's the first one getting lined up right here. We'll let him get up here and get chit-chatting with us here. All right, here we go. We're going to do things a little different here. We're going to start off with the first place driver out here tonight in the 54. He finished second just a week ago at Martinsville, comes back and wins it here tonight. Chris Jones, you got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, heck of a job out here, man. An awesome performance between Hayes and Boots. You guys went 1, 2, and 3. And, well, my friend, that should put you on top of the points here. And that's awesome going into week number 3. Break down your run here tonight at Lime Rock.
Yeah, expected to qualify at the pointy end of the field. We did. I think we got second. So it was Jess, me, then Zach, Stephen. So we're up the front to start. That was okay. We've got a good start. Apparently, half the field got black flags from what I heard. Then, yeah, we took off lap 1. Jess got loose over that really, I don't know what corner it is, but the corner sucks. And I was taking it really cautious through there. He got loose. So I took advantage of that, got around, and then me and him just rolled around for the rest of the race. And, yeah, just kept it going, kept it clean somewhat. I ended up with an X, but, yeah, I think everyone did at that point, so it was all right. But, yeah, we take the win. 2 this week. None of them 6 third places crap. So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Dominant performance. Great stuff again. Congrats, Jonesy, on the big win here tonight. Let's hear them sponsors one more time this week.
Jessup Logistics, Stored Trucking, Stored Hobbies, Pushing the Cushion Productions, Ground Zero Graphics, Hayes and Boots, Motorsports.
Man, he nailed that one. After messing it up last night, he came through clutch there tonight. Chris Jones wins it here. We're going to our second place driver in that number 10 machine, and he got it done out here. Jesse Gordon, you got a copy?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, heck of a run here, man. It was fun to watch you out there battling with Jonesy. You guys were damn near identical on lap times and just going through the motions here, man, collecting them points. We got 7 events left here, and the Hayes and Boots Motorsports looking strong here in the Shootout Series. P2 for you. Break down your run.
Yeah, I made a little mistake. He was able to find me, and then from there, we were running pretty similar lines. He'd be fast in a certain section, then I'd catch him in the next or whatever. But all in all, it was a lot of fun just battling with these guys. And yeah, I wasn't gonna wreck him. I mean, his name's not Zach Wells, so I can't wreck him. So, but you know, Chris Jones and I, we've been racing for a long time, so we know what we're doing.
No, absolutely. Job well done, and congratulations again on the P2 here tonight, Gordon. And let's hear them great sponsors one more time.
I thank you for putting this on. Everybody that came out to race, congrats, Chris. And, well, 1 and 3, and Hayes and Boots podium. So, my sponsors, Capital Time LLC, Pinchu Pan Salon, Amzo, Creative Tires, Davis Trucking, United Motorsports, Empire Motorsports, and HDM Motorsports.
Absolutely fantastic work. There you have it, Jesse Gordon, P2 here tonight. And now we'll head over to our third place driver for Hayes and Boots Motorsports. Yes, he finished the race in just behind Jesse Gordon here, so he's safe. Wells, you got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, he can't wreck you if you're behind him, and that's exactly where you were here tonight, P3. But you had Stephen hot on your trail there. Looked like you went off the track. Stephen let you get back on there safely. That was pretty nice of him. I think he maybe thought you had enough of it this week. But, hey, P3 for you and the team, man. Break it down for us.
Yeah, altogether, that was kind of a shit show for me. I couldn't figure it out. I got next. I couldn't get up to Jesse to take him out. I'm just amazed that Chris Jones won this deal in the Toyota Corolla. Ran pretty well. This thing is loose as hell. I had about 10 laps in it coming into it. Thank you, Steven. I was trying to stay to the outside just in case you wanted it, but I saw in the mirror, so I kept going. But, yeah, just honestly tried to keep it under control. Almost gave it up once, but I could not figure out that chicane at the end.
Yeah, it's definitely tricky, but hey, P3 here as we finish out the week of racing. No time attack this week, so everybody's able to take a deep breath and relax and get ready for Monday. But hey, P3, good points night for you and the team over here. And Wells, who's some great sponsors you want to thank one more time?
Hayes and Boots Motorsports, Dirty Mac Motorsports, Dirty Mac's Polishing, Turkey Ranch Cannabis Club, Beatman's Masonry, and Finish Line Race Designs.
Awesome work. There you have it. Zach Wells, P3 here tonight. Jesse Gordon in that number 2 spot. And Chris Jones, yes, the Australian Chris Jones, wins it here tonight at Lime Rock. Awesome racing, boys. We'll see y'all next week.